Welcome, everyone. I know. It's been a long time. It's been months since we have graced your screens with our improvisational prowess. I know. Where have we been? That I don't know. It's a long
Tuesday
story.
night.
It's a torrid tale of triumph and tribulation. But we're here. We're back. We're Chaotic at Improv. We're going to be here doing some improvisation for you guys here tonight. So thank you guys, or person, for joining us, because I'm pretty sure it might just be one or two or maybe all three of you. And it's going to be a good time. So the way the show, I was about to do it like I do Jackbox. The way the show's going to go, let me introduce
We
who's
score
playing.
points depending on how good the scenes
First
are.
place gets 10 points. Second place gets 5. So let me introduce our cast to you guys here tonight. I haven't done this in a long time. My name is Chris. Woo. We've got Ty.
We got Ty.
We've got Pierce.
We got a Pierce.
Hello.
And by the way, if any of you have ever seen us before, you probably haven't seen Pierce because it's been like 3 years since Pierce did some improv with us. So this is exciting for all of us. Now we do live shows, so we do have had practice. But Pierce's technology skills are going to come. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. It's been a long day. I also want to introduce Chad, who's our tech wizard guru guy. And he'll be running all the sounds and the flipping the switches and making stuff work. We're just here for noise. So I'm going to turn it over to Chad and let you explain all the other stuff. Well, I'll just shut up and let you talk. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's all good. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for that wonderful.
I'm rusty.
Those kind words. Everybody, we're doing improv on the Twitches and the Facebooks and the YouTubes and whatever the hell else we're on. Seriously, thank you for watching us tonight. It is so cool that you're watching us. I've just about forgotten what to do here except to tell you that, first of all, if you're in the Birmingham area, we do invite you, and by Birmingham, I mean Birmingham, Alabama, not Birmingham, England, although I'm pretty sure it's nice too. I've been there. Birmingham, Alabama, we actually play live twice a month at Sidewalk Film Center and Cinema. We're actually going to be doing some really cool themed shows. I know we've done some on here before. We'll be doing some theme shows at the end of every month. So, moving forward, our schedule is going to be play at Sidewalk, play online. Play at Sidewalk, play online, basically.
And sometimes we'll do an online twice in a row.
Yeah, sometimes we'll do an online twice in a row because
or 3 times in a row.
Time is weird. But the point is, just about every other month or every other week, and we'll be playing at Sidewalk. Every other month we'll just be doing random things. I don't know, but check us out. chaoticgoodimprov.com is where we have our updated schedule. You can figure out all the stuff that we're doing at any given point, including live shows, Twitch shows, lessons, classes, basically anything that we put our minds to. We'll put it up there. It's like our little dumping ground for the things that happens in our brains, which is also an improv show when you think about it. Anyway, cool. Speaking of dumping, don't forget to check out our merch. It is on the store part of our Chaotic and Improv site. You're in the wings, won't let you chat. Oh, we do have one person who's a good friend of mine who's actually texting me in the background. You can also follow us on YouTube and Facebook. We're Chaotic at Improv at both places. The chat should be functional there
That's
as
3
well.
Places.
So check it out. Yeah, that's 3 places we're at. That's 3 places.
And Zoom, that's 4.
That's true. Zoom is where anyway, good times. The point is, y'all, we are everywhere. chaoticgoodimprov.com is where you can keep track of us, buy our merch. And also, if you like what we're doing here in this crazy little thing we call love, support us on Twitch. We have bit cheering. We have subscriptions. We have all sorts of things that you can do to keep us loud live online and keeping us doing improv shows on here as well. Yes, Eagle Panini, woot indeed. You can woot us with your bit cheering like Eagle Panini just did. That is amazing.
What's woot?
Yeah, puts a little extra coin in our pocket and keeps us going, keeps the lights on, and keeps my computer running. Ain't that cool?
Keeps mine. Maybe I can get a cup that's visible.
Ooh.
Oh, there it is.
Invisicup.
Invisicup. Not sold on the Chaotic and Improv store.
No, but I'll give you one.
Trying to hide my branding here.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Not yet.
Yet, yes.
But will be.
Get there.
All right. One last thing to say tonight. Don't forget that you are going to help make the show happen. When we
That's
ask
true.
for suggestions, please suggest away. We will be happy to take your suggestions for the different scenes we have tonight. And yeah, we are probably a little scarce on viewers, so that means your voice is 300 times more important. Also, tell your friends. Tell your friends that we're on here on Wednesdays now. You don't have to guess when we're on. We're here on Wednesdays. That we're not doing live shows. So
But we're not here on every Wednesday.
Yeah.
But we're here some Wednesdays.
Check
You
out.
still have to guess.
Yeah.
So easy.
Wednesday
So
we're
easy
on.
to remember.
Chaoticgoodimprov.com. But yes, get more people in here. We'll get more suggestions. We'll have a lot more fun. Ain't that
It's
cool?
true. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Chad.
Look,
That's
if you
fine.
log into Twitch and we're not here on Wednesday, come to Sidewalk.
Exactly.
Immediately, because
That
you are
is-
late.
It's that easy.
You're late for the show. That is true.
If you're in another state, you might actually be able to make it. Like if you put pedal to the metal, get down here.
Yeah.
Time zones are weird. All right, that's about all I have. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start the first game, which is a brand new game that we're going to be.
No, it's not. We're doing change. We're doing change first.
We're doing change first.
Brand new.
Okay, cool. I missed that change. All right, so we have change tonight, and who's in change?
Pierce tie.
Pierce and Ty. Okay, so we have Pierce and Ty in tonight's game of change. And am I introducing
Sorry about
this,
that,
or you-
Chad.
That's fine. All right. Let me get a couple things set up real quick. Do you mind introducing?
I'll go ahead and
this
intro.
real
Yep,
quick?
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
do it.
Yeah.
All right. So the first game we're gonna play is a game called Change. This is for Pierce and Ty. Before I even begin to describe this game, I'm going to turn my background down. It's been a long time. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and get a suggestion. So any of you guys out there in suggestion land, please feel free to type out a suggestion of anything that might be a reason to celebrate or something that might make you happy, like a cat dancing, which is fantastic. But just go ahead and type that into the chat. Anything that might be a reason to celebrate or something that would make you happy. And we'll use it as a suggestion of the scene. The way this game is going to go is Pierce and Ty will be improvising the scene based on that suggestion. But anytime I want, I can say change. And when I say change, whoever just spoke will have to change the last thing they said to something completely different and then have to justify why the new thing they've said is part of the scene. I think I've said this 1,000 times. That line of dialogue probably have. So Chadwick or Chadley Cooper, are we getting any suggestions from anywhere in the ether world?
I am.
From any of the places, the tubes, the books, or the witches?
Indeed. Yes, I'm SK in the chat. You can chat now. We can see you. That is great. So please, yeah, throw in your suggestions, as Chris said. Chris, I was doing a tech thing in the background. What was that suggestion? One more time for the person who just-
Things that make you happy or a reason to celebrate.
A reason to celebrate or a thing that makes you happy. You know what? Imus just commented, oh my god, it's finally working. So how about this? How about fixing technical difficulties?
So this scene has something to do with technical difficulties or fixing tech or overcoming difficulties, whatever. That's their suggestion. They'll do with it as they see fit. This is Change with Pierce and Ty in 3, 2, and 1.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
5,
Yeah.
4, 3.
5, 4, 3.
You're going.
Oh, I'm live now. Okay. Well, welcome everyone. I thought you were telling me the passcode to your phone. I'm sorry about that. The producer here, we're good friends, but I've been trying to get that Venmo password so I can get me a little bit of a raise.
All right,
You know what I mean?
Hold
Yeah,
up. Hold up. Yeah, we're off again.
We're off again. Okay, cool. Did they catch any of it? Just in case I need to re-say what I said, because it
think
was gold.
It was real. Yeah, you were bad.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good. I haven't done this in a while.
Change.
You know, I did this yesterday and it worked fine.
Change.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know where I am.
We sent you out for the live remote.
Yeah.
We thought you would be the most like engaged. Like it's
Right.
It's your community. It's your people.
It's true. It's true. I do agree that it is my community. It is my people. They don't like me anymore after
Change.
since they don't. They love me. They really love me. Like a little too much is weird. It's a little awkward. Came back. There's an altar. I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, all right. So
It's freaking me out, man. You didn't sit me here with Craig, the cameraman. No offense to Craig.
Craig, we'll
None
talk.
taken.
Craig, shut up.
Yeah, Craig, you don't talk. You're not the talent, Craig.
We can't have you on the mic. But no, seriously though,
Yeah.
you really got to get the story. If you don't get the
Right.
story,
Okay.
the whole station's gonna we're going off
Oh.
air.
Change.
Oh, I didn't. Oh,
If you don't get the story, our main sponsor pulls their money.
Change.
oh,
If
okay.
you don't get this story, nobody will ever fucking hear it. And
That's
it's a great story.
we are the only news station to think this is newsworthy. That is
Change.
true. We are the only news station left. We took out all the other news stations slowly. It was a slow burn, but we finally did it.
I mean, it was kind of a Maginot Line situation, yeah, but
Right.
we managed to get rid of all the.
There's a lot of pressure on us now, though. We didn't expect that. We have to
W-
tell all the
WQRS,
news, every news bit.
man.
All right, okay, I can do this. I can do
All
this.
right. So just to make sure we're on the same page.
Right. Right.
So
The chickens are loose.
Change.
The gerbils have eaten all the lettuce.
Change.
School children have gone full rebellion, Lord of the Flies style, taking over the elementary school.
Right. Which is
Those are my people.
those are your people. That's where you went to
Those are
school.
my people. Those are my people.
Your mom is the principal there.
Yeah, probably not anymore. Now this is the kids.
Well, have you heard from her? Is she?
I haven't.
Is she
I've been
still
so
alive?
locked in on this story.
I mean,
I haven't talked to her.
has she survived the initial onslaught?
I hope so. If not, then it's a hero's funeral.
Look, if not, it's a bigger story.
That is true. Should I kill her?
And seed. And seed. Oh man, my favorite. These are my people. Oh man.
Oh man, it's been a while since I've done a Zoom show. This is fun. I forgot how fun this is.
It is fun.
Oh man.
No,
All right,
no offense to your character, Chris, but we just got a comment from Ima saying that anyone who names their kid Craig owes them an apology.
Oh man. Oh,
Hey.
poor Craig. Not only is the producer and the anchor hating on Craig, but the audience is hating on Craig. Poor
Nobody
Craig.
likes Craig.
Dude, that's why Craig's a cameraman. He can't be in public eye.
He can't be in public at all. He can't be barely in public. All right, so we're going to move to our next game. This is a simple game for me to introduce, so thank you for letting me do this one. This is called Two Suggestions. This is for Chris and Pierce. All we need are two suggestions. It can be anything. I can ask you if you want, but if you want to type in two random words, that's fine. If you want a little bit more pushing and prodding, I can give you, how about what is if you had any kind of a special superhuman ability, what would that be? That's a fun question.
The ability
Another
to
question.
hate Craig.
Ability to hate Craig. I wish I could hate Craig on superhuman levels. Other than what's a prized possession of yours? That's something else you could.
Craig's
type in the chat.
spleen.
Craig's spleen, not his appendix though. That's not worthwhile.
That's
You
the
got the name of the show.
Doesn't do as much.
Craig's spleen.
What's a piece of what's an article of clothing that you only wear to fancy occasions? That's fun.
Codpiece.
That's it. That's the one. Chris, hey, actually, Chris, do you want to just not be in this scene and just suggest all the suggestions that we need?
Dude, just like you were saying, I forgot how fun it is to just sit here and do improv
It's so much
for
fun.
no one, really. Just I miss
Yeah.
K. It's your own private
Yeah.
show. I miss.
This is. So if you have any suggestions, just type them in. Chad, have we gotten anything yet?
We
Any
got a
words?
couple.
Oh, good.
With your permission, Imus, I'm going to say this in a Twitch-friendly way.
Oh.
Special ability, knowing exactly what makes people experience peak pleasure.
Oh,
And-
face.
Yes, exactly. And
Cheerio face.
and also a kilt.
Oh, a kilt.
That's
Peak pleasure
that.
and-
That's the answer to the first question.
Yep. So basically, knowing about pleasure
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and kilts. There's your
Okay.
two suggestions in some way or another. Feel free to use that as you will. This is going to be fun. That's literally the entire game is giving them these two suggestions. So we're going to go ahead and get them started on this scene in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, great guru, I've trekked long and hard to find you.
You're welcome, son. You've made it.
Thank all of the gods.
All of them.
I don't know how many there are. You're the guru.
There are 38.
Thank all 38 gods.
Yes.
Let's Guru.
Yes.
Guru.
Say, wait, before you ask your question, you must join with me in the most sacred of mantras. Oh.
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 Ah, there, now we have reached enlightenment. Some would say, oh, enlightenment.
Oh, lighten. I do feel lighter.
Yes, you should. Ask your question now, my son.
So, Guru McConnell,
Yes.
I have been searching high and low for someone to teach me the ways of pleasure, the ways of pain, the ways of life, the ways of death, the ways of wearing your kilt properly.
Yes. Yes. Well, you should never have searched low. High is where you find me, the Highlands, here in Highland Avenue.
I did not realize I went all the way around the world. All the way around the world I did.
Yes.
Just to come back home to find you like 5 blocks away.
Well, every journey ends where it begins.
That is so deep.
Ah, you see, enlightenment has caused in you another release of enlightenment.
I keep getting lighter, Guru McConnell.
Yes, that is literally what enlighten means. To enlighten, to make you lighter. Okay, stop it.
I can't help it, Guru.
I'm good.
You keep
I'm really good.
keep throwing these amazing insights to me, and I just keep yeah.
Yes, well, maybe it's because you've never had someone so insightful throw insights at you before.
Oh.
Now I think you're faking it.
And scene. Oh man, that's gonna be on that scene's gonna be on a highlight reel. Just the sounds of that, no video, just audio. Just audio. It's gonna be on the highlight reel.
That was so dumb.
I loved it so
When
much.
we do our podcast game later, I think they should just those sounds.
Oh.
Now everybody knows what I sound like.
We already knew.
We already knew.
I know. Well, you two did. Chad,
yeah.
I was still in the dark.
It's new to Chad.
New to Chad.
I'm the tech guy. I knew.
He has microphones everywhere.
There's cameras and microphones everywhere.
Everywhere. Okay, our next fun round of funness. We need a couple of professions, very different professions. Let's get one that's maybe a little bit more blue collary.
Ooh.
And then so something blue collar profession, and then something that you need or that you probably need some kind of postgraduate education or training to be good at.
Okay, so what you're asking for is something old, something new, something blue collar, something
True.
Works for me. All right, so it looks like we have already a suggestion of a welder. Looking for one more occupation out
welder.
there. One more occupation.
Welder.
Welder.
Welder. Okay.
Welder.
Anyone out there? Want to go ahead and check out YouTube as well?
Yeah, just in case. YouTube's the dark horse.
It is. It's also on the dark web.
It is now on the dark web. Twitter's on the dark web too.
YouFace.
Thanks, Elon.
FaceTube. FaceTube sounds gross.
FaceTube.
All right, it looks like we have a welder, and it looks like we have a looks like we have a military officer.
Okay.
Oh, military officer.
Luckily, they have welding in the military.
Yes,
so that's good.
True.
So let's make the military officer like an army general.
Okay.
In honor of Chris's service, we'll make them an admiral. Maybe
an army admiral.
Army admiral. Yes. So what's going to happen? Yeah. So what's going to happen in this scene is that Chris, are you doing the?
Yep. Chris is the jobs.
I guess.
So Chris, used to be an Army admiral, but has now
That's the
moved
thing.
into a new role working with Ty as a welder. And the hijinks ensue. That's the game. Here we go. Do it.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're able to show up at such short notice. Oh, sorry. Oh, hello.
All right, at ease, welder.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. Yes, I'm glad you could come here because I'm having a tricky time welding this I-beam.
Whoa, well, that's your problem. Is
Oh.
you're using the wrong letter of the alphabet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, we don't even really, I is not I, it's actually, it's called an indigo beam.
Oh, I'm
For all
sorry.
the letters of the alphabet, we have words.
Okay.
A's,
I must have
Alpha,
missed this
Bravo.
lesson. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. You're still a private, or as we call them in the Navy, a seaman.
Yeah, I mean,
Private seaman. See, since I'm an Army admiral, we have merged, and now
okay.
all of my welders are private seamen.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can be your private seaman.
Yes, you will. What's your last name, Johnson? You're my private seaman, Johnson.
All right. Yeah. Well, thank you. I'm glad. It sounds like I got promoted.
You did.
So, okay, good. Well, this is great. I mean, I'm really excited then. I just need your help with this though, because the customer really needs this, and I don't have the skill. I'm just a private seaman.
That's true. That's true. You need someone like me to show you how it's done. Now, now look, if I were to show you, you would never learn. Okay.
Okay, I could watch you though.
You could, or you could do it yourself, and I could chastise you every time you make a mistake.
Ooh,
it'll be like welding boot camp.
Okay. Oh yeah, sure. I'm all for it if that makes me a better welder. Maybe
it won't make you better welder, but it will pleasure me. It'll please me. It'll make me happy.
Okay. All right. Sounds
you don't understand how much pleasure I get out of watching my private seaman weld.
Oh, okay. Well, I did not realize that. I'm sorry. I did not see that in the job application form that I filled out.
We're not allowed to put it in there anymore. We got that's a special under the table.
Oh, like handle. Real under the table?
Okay. Yeah. Well, you got to handle the private seaman under the table.
Okay. That's okay. You know, I'm all for this company. I want to succeed at this company. I want to retire from this company one day.
We have great retirement. After you weld with us for 20 years, you get to retire with full benefits.
Oh.
Half pay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can actually, and what you get full coverage in our Welders Administration hospitals.
Wow. I didn't realize those existed. This is awesome. I'm super excited.
I started it.
That makes me even more happy that you are the leader of all of this. Look, as great as thinking about 20 years from now, I'm still worried that this project is not going to get done for this customer.
Well,
so I feel like I should just get started.
You could, or
okay.
What we should do is we should make sure that the area. I don't think you've ever properly worked with a government welding society before. It takes us a long time to get started.
Okay.
And even when we do, most of the time we start over.
All right. Is that why I still haven't gotten all the equipment that I need?
Yes. What have you opened up your welding bag?
I have.
It should have 2 rolls of socks. You should have a pair of underwear. You should have 2 T-shirts. You've got your work in white uniform. You're going to have your work in blue uniform. You're going to have a sweatpants, sweatshirt.
Okay.
All right. So then you do have all your equipment.
Oh, yeah. I just feel like I don't know if any of these clothes will help me weld.
They'll help you wear the proper attire to weld.
I feel like sweatpants might be a bad idea to weld in. I'm just a private seaman. I'm just saying.
What do you think is going to happen to you?
I think I might catch on fire.
Why would you catch? Are you a bad welder?
I am. I'm a private seaman.
I'm beginning to think I made a mistake in enlisting you into my welding program.
I think you did. I think you absolutely made a mistake because no one's trained me.
Well, we train ourselves.
And scene. I love how Admiral Chris just like completely took over.
I don't know. If I'm an Army admiral, which makes no sense,
I know.
I'm gonna be the worst parts of both branches of the military.
Worst parts of both branches.
You were amazing.
I love it.
And we didn't even cover the Space Force.
No, not this time.
All right, y'all. We're going to try a little something here. I'm going to mute myself to these guys. Everybody say bye.
Bye.
And as I click this button, I will go off the air. There we go. Okay, everybody. Hold on just a second. We need to... There we go. Need to do it to where I can actually hear y'all in the chat. Now, Chris, Ty, and Pierce cannot hear me, but and they cannot see what you're saying in the chat. So what I'm going to need is for us to have a little secret. First of all, I need you to tell me what would be a topic of discussion you would hear around the work water cooler. So something around the water cooler that you would hear talked about. What we're going to do is we're going to make a podcast with these three individuals using that topic. So I just need a water cooler topic of any kind, something that comes to mind that you might like to hear about, something you would discuss with your coworkers, or you walk up on them and then they'd probably quickly change the subject because you walked up and you're not popular. No, I'm not projecting that. That's just something that happens to everybody, I'm sure. So yeah, please tell me any water cooler topics you might have. By the way, as you're considering your water cooler topic, and I unprofessionally wipe off the camera while I'm talking to you, please keep in mind that if you hear our actors say anything that sounds interesting to you or sounds like the funniest thing you've heard all week, please put it into the chat as a suggestion for your... for a show title, because we do name these episodes when we're done with them. So there we have it. Your husband says bad date went on Love Life. Yes. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. So a bad date and love life. Okay. So this has something to do with a bad date or trouble in your love life. Now, 3 more ask fors. I'm going to make them quick. We need 3 genres of podcasts. Those of you who listen to podcasts out there, you know what I'm talking about. You have like your comedy podcasts and stuff like that. But, you know, not comedy podcasts because we're kind of doing that already. But like any kind of other popular genre of podcast you can think of. So give me 3 of them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to secretly assign a podcast genre to each of our actors, and then they will have to talk about the topic from their particular podcast genre, and they will all be doing it together. It's going to be chaotic. It will be a chaotic podcast. This is a brand new game we just made up tonight. We're testing it out for the first time, and I think you're going to like it. Men who shouldn't have microphones. So, okay, male, so I'm going to shorten that to like male influencer, or like, yeah, that type of thing. Murder cases. Okay, that's great. That's great. Yep. So murder cases, like true crime, that sort of thing. And I'm going to go ahead and start assigning these. I think Pierce, poor Pierce, I'm going to secretly assign him in our little chat. Here we go. I'm going to assign him like a... Toxic Male Influencer podcast. For Ty, I'm going to go with true crime. And then, of course, for Chris, we're going to go like local church podcast. Oh, man, they're gonna hate me. That's great though. All right, so once again, Pierce will be the Toxic Male Influencer podcast. Ty will be the True Crime podcast. Chris will be the Local Church podcast. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. Let me talk to these guys real quick. All right, so guys, you all have your assignments, and I'm going to bring you back in just a moment in 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're about to start a chaotic podcast with our 3 intrepid podcasters, and your subject for today is a bad date or love life trouble. Bad date, love life trouble, whatever that means to you. Okay. This will be a chaotic podcast, which we will kick off in 3, 2, and 1.
All right, so welcome back to Chaotic Podcast. This is episode 807. And I want to welcome my boys, my buds, my homies.
Yes.
Hi to this to this episode of Chaotic Podcast, episode 807. Thank you guys for being here. I love you guys.
Oh, yes.
More-
Jesus loves you too. And have a blessed day,
Absolutely right. So we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it,
Yes,
right?
It's heavy.
it is. It's also taboo.
Yeah.
But that's what we talk about here. We talk about the taboo shit, man.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
We get into the gritty details.
Well, you know what, Pierce, if you wouldn't mind calming down all your GDs and maybe some of the bad language, that'd be a little better.
Well, fucking A. Okay, man.
Okay. Well, there you went full force.
Well,
I just want to make sure that you're saved and be careful.
Are you gonna be beta or are you gonna be here?
I'm here.
Beta here. You beta here.
I don't understand your tone.
Okay, bring it in. Bring it in.
Okay, I'm here.
Dude, right here.
I don't know how close you need me to get to you. I feel, I'll be honest with you, I feel uncomfortable one man getting this close to another man. It is unholy, and I am not sure that this is acceptable.
All right, I'm no homo. I fucking love you.
Okay. Well, you said F again.
Okay.
Now let's talk about dating amongst teens and how sinful it is.
All right, so I'm going to throw it to Ty here because Ty,
Yes, we have been bogarting. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Yeah, so I think it's dating is such a tough time in people's lives. They're very trusting, as we've seen many times, and unfortunately, in this case, too trusting. This is really the meat of the story, is that we don't know who did it.
Mm-mm.
We're hoping you guys can tell us from the clues that we lay out for you.
Who
did it?
I did it.
Well, you know who's real good actually at finding about the clues to your heart. Now, Pastor Chris on Wednesday told me that if you follow your heart and you listen to the good word, you will be led in the proper ways. And that even includes dating, especially with the mysteries behind it.
Sarah thought she was being led in the good ways. Then she died.
Well, Sarah, I hope she was saved so she could go and
she's dead.
Well, I understand that.
I saved her. I saved her. You know what I'm talking about? I saved her. You know
I don't think this is
Pierce, I'm not a lawyer. I feel like you should stop talking about this.
No. That was years ago, man.
I feel as if Pierce is being quite sinful towards Sarah. That's not good dating techniques.
I cut that shit off years ago, man.
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't literally. I
was about to say,
I've known you for years, and I feel like
it was a pair of scissors found at the crime scene.
What? Oh my gosh! Good Lord Jesus!
Yeah, it's covered in blood.
I don't feel
elderberry for some reason.
Well, now how is elderberries going to help you in your dating life? I don't understand. This sounds like paganism, and that's sinful.
Elderberries, they like. I mean, they make your they make your junk. The huge freaking
hey, I don't like to brag, but the Lord has endowed me with many wonders and miracles.
Yeah, boy.
As seen.
It will never be that good again.
Oh man.
Oh man, that was fun.
Then she died. That's every true crime podcast, honestly.
It really is.
Is that what you had? You had true crime?
Yeah.
What were you, Pierce? Like a rap?
Toxic male influencer.
Oh,
I was about to say, I was like that. And then Chris, were you actually religious?
I was a local church podcast.
That's hilarious. I was just joking when I said that.
Yes. Pastor Chris on Wednesday says.
I really hope that you're Pastor Chris.
No, but the pastor of the church near me is Pastor Chris. So
they're all Pastor Chris.
You talk to yourself in third person, or talk about yourself in third person.
I do.
Chris is all the way down.
Yes, there's lots of Chris's. Yes.
Ooh, that was fun. I enjoyed that, guys.
That was a good one. That was good.
Good. I'm gonna go ahead and blank out my background because I'm not in the next game. It's Chris and Pierce are in the next game. Now, this is another one for the audience. This is a simple one to give a suggestion. You literally can close your eyes and put your hand down on the keyboard. Because all we need is a letter. We need one letter.
I just looked at the chat from Twitch. Miss K wrote back, well, I hope she was saved. Well, she's dead. Oh, man.
out well when you were like talking about being saved and stuff. I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. I'll enjoy that.
Oh man, that made me cry. That made me cry.
Well, we actually need 2 letters. I'm sorry, I lied earlier. We need 2 letters, not just one. We need two whole letters and a suggestion. But first, I guess the suggestion. Why don't we just do as a suggestion?
I did have one from earlier we can use.
Oh, cool. Chad's got one from earlier. Let's do that. So let any 2 letters, Chad. Whenever we get 2 letters, just let me know.
Sure. We got.
They can be any letters.
Yep. B.
Preferably not weird ones like X and Z. We don't want that.
They're too similar.
Okay,
Too similar. X and Z.
Yeah, we have B and L actually.
B and L. B and L.
That's toughy.
Right. That's a toughie. I'm thinking.
No, I just lurked.
All B's are L's.
You sure?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Solely because you already did it.
I lurked.
Yeah. When you did it, I'm like, this is Chris's subconscious telling me that he wants. Because I was originally going to go with all L's or B's.
We could. What you just need to choose one.
All right, I'm going to say all L's or B's. That's my gut.
All L's or B's. Okay.
I
gotta completely reverse my brain, man.
Yeah,
all
it's
L's
okay.
or B's. I'm just messing you up.
So
Okay, so all L's are now B's in the scene. Now it's not the other way. Not all B's are L's.
All L's or B's.
B's are B's. A's are A's.
All
D's are
L's
D's.
or B's. Okay,
All
shush.
L's are B's and B's are L's.
Dude.
It's like face off.
Shut up. All L's or B's.
all
Before I
L's
forget.
Are B's. All L's are B's. Chad, what's your suggestion?
I don't know if I regret this now. Coding.
Coding.
So this is coding. Something to do with coding.
Okay.
All L's are B's.
All L's or B's. Okay.
Pierce and Chris. 3, 2, 1.
I am so effing tired. I need some caffeine, like maybe a Coca-Cola.
I can't believe that they have us here on a Saturday night trying to fix this stupid website.
I know. Stupid. It's my girl friend's birthday tonight. I bought her flowers, a bunch of baboons.
Well, I tell you one thing, man. I'll tell you one thing.
What?
You are not getting paid tonight.
No, I won't. I don't get paid very often anyway.
Is your girlfriend not your bover?
We are we're bovers in a Hobie sense, the Hobie bite of heaven.
Okay.
Imagine.
I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to imagine anything to do with you and your bover or non-bover, your Hobie bover.
Her name is Bahrain. Just since we're talking Tob King about my girlfriend Bahrain, do you know what we did on our first date?
I think you're gonna tip me.
I am. We walked around town, went to a candy store. We held hands and bought each other Bobby Pops. We bicked Bobby Pops.
Are you a Bevan? Because
No.
you do not act like an adult, but you act like a job. Act like a job.
I'm in love. I'm smitten. I'm in love. My heart is swoben with love.
Something else is swoben.
Well, I don't like
your brain is swoben. Get your head out of the gutter.
I Phoebe, like you are not giving me support I need in this time. This is my first time in love.
Look,
I've never been in Bud before.
look, I am not your friend. I am your
Colleague?
colleague. I just want to get this job done, go home, crack open a cold beer, watch some Hubu.
What beer do you drink? Do you buy Bud Bite or maybe Michelob?
And scene. Michabob.
Michelob.
I was sitting over here going, say Michabob, say Michabob.
That's so great.
Michabob Ultra.
Oh, Michelob Ultra. Apparently, my character from the podcast decided to take a job coding.
It's a crossover.
You're in the zone there, Chris. Oh.
All right.
So let's keep that zone going. We're gonna do one more here.
We got time for one more?
Got time for one more, sure.
Got time for one
Time
more.
means nothing.
It really doesn't.
We're
It's all a construct.
trying to get off stage here. There we go. So Chad, what we need for this next one? I've forgotten how to do this one.
Genres.
Genres? Are we doing genres? Okay.
Yup.
What's the genres?
We
If
need
you want.
all the genres we can get.
Movie genres?
Movie genres, book genres, play genres, genres,
TV genres.
Genres of genres. That's so genre.
music genres.
No music genres.
No.
We're not playing this game. We're playing movie genres.
Movie. Only movie. We don't even want theater
No.
or TV.
Nope.
None of that crap.
Nope. We could do those.
Okay, fine. We can do those.
I believe in you. I believe you could.
I believe in a thing called Bob. But my favorite was baboons.
Baboons.
That was my favorite.
Yeah.
To give you an idea how different Imus and I, who's a good friend of mine, think, she wrote her name is Bahrain, and I was thinking Bahrain, like the country. So,
Yeah. Well, it could go either way. See, Lorraine is Bahrain or Bahrain. So
It's Bahrain from Bahrain.
Bahrain from Bahrain. That's true.
Oh,
all right.
I got a babotomy of Bahrain's brain in Bahrain.
The brain in Spain lies mainly on the plain.
Maybe
Bahrain.
on the
All right, so
Bahrain.
do we have some genres there, Chad?
We have some. We're gonna need one more. It looks like we have, first of all, dramedy.
Ooh,
dramedy.
no such thing.
We have kung fu.
No. Oh.
A
Not
great
here.
one to do while you're sitting down.
It, basically, just a poorly dubbed film. That's what Kung Fu is. It's a badly dubbed.
Oh man.
And Chad?
And an independent first-time submission film.
Nice.
So a dramedy.
Yes, basically. So I'm guessing that's like for like an indie film that's like in this first run at like Sidewalk or something.
Before it gets like better, or
Yeah, I guess before it gets any kind of feedback
A
whatsoever.
little low budget. Don't really know what we're doing here. Yeah.
yeah, I gotcha.
So,
It's a good one to start with. Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
go with that.
No, we have to start normal, right?
Right.
So we start normal.
Which is
and
basically that.
Get them started, Chad. Let's put them somewhere. They are in some location. Where are they?
My
Auction
house. Oh.
What was that? Auction house?
Yes.
Auction house. All right. The scene has something to do with an auction house. We're playing it straight first time through. I'll call cut, and then we'll do it 3 more ways for a total of 4 ways. So this is scene 3/4 ways. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Jeffrey, I didn't expect to see you here today.
It's surprised to see you as well, Hector.
Yes, Jeffrey, I heard you had an accident.
I did.
Yes.
I messed up my pants.
Yes, I heard about that when you messed up your pants when your stocks crashed.
Ah, I see. I thought you were being serious and caring about me, Hector. Obviously, you're just being facetious and
Of course.
wanting to mock me.
Of course, I mean we're here to buy priceless goods.
Don't
Don't know how you can when you have no money.
You may be here to buy priceless goods. I'm here to find one item that's going to bring me back to glory again.
Oh, interesting. Not if I buy it first.
No, you don't know what the item is. You'll have to buy every item.
Jeffrey, all I really have to do is wait until you bid. Then I just outbid you. That's how auctions work, Jeffrey.
Then I'm going to bid on every item.
Okay. Maybe I'll let you win some that you don't
All I need to win is one. I need just that one, and you don't know which one that is. So if you let me win some, you're probably letting me win that one. Do you see, Hector? I have outsmarted you again.
I hate you, Jeffrey. You know that.
I hate you, Hector.
Cut. It's tensions rising. I dig it. I love it.
I don't really know if those were tensions.
There were some tensions. There were tensions. Okay. Let's do it again. We're just going to go down the list. This is dramedy.
Right.
Do it as dramedy.
Jeffrey, I didn't expect to see you today after your wife woke up from her coma.
Yeah, she messed up my pants.
Ah, women, right, Jeffrey?
Hector, my wife just got out of a coma. Stop making light.
Hey, it's not my fault. I didn't wake up out of a coma and mess up my husband's pants.
Well, sometimes you don't know what your first reaction is going to be to coming out of a coma, Hector.
It's true. It's true.
I see your wife is with you.
Oh, my poor wife.
Looks like she needs to be back in a coma.
Yeah. Jeffrey, you're vicious. You know that.
I'm here to bid.
Well, we're all here to bid on items, Jeffrey, but I don't know if you have the funds.
Do you know what item I'm going to bid? Because the item I'm going to bid is going to be a very big item that I'm going to bid, and you don't know which item I'm going to bid.
Jeffrey, it sounds like you're actually leading the auction house right now. You're speaking so fast.
I want to. I had a dream of auctioneering long time ago, Hector. Maybe I can relive that dream.
I believe in you.
But also dramatically.
Also, because if you are leading the auction house, you can't buy anything, which means I will buy everything.
'Tis not true, Hector. I can purchase and bid simultaneously. Also, I can also stop bidding and just say sold to me.
Oh, I didn't think about that. You win again.
I'm smarter than you, Hector. And your wife.
Yeah, poor wife.
And scene. Oh, don't diss the dog, man. All right. Let's do it again. This time as Kung Fu.
Hector, good to see
Jeffrey,
you.
I didn't want you here today.
You see me. I'm invisible.
Jeffrey, you forgot to wear pants again.
I messed up my pants. Coming in, seeing your wife.
I'm going to bid out everything that you want to bid on.
You can't buy my everything I want. I have many things to purchase from you.
My hands are faster than yours. Whenever I'm bidding.
You try to use that style of Kung Fu. Auctioneers know better.
Jeffrey, you will not prevail this time. I have been training for many years.
You style Kung Fu. I don't know why my voice changed. No reason to have an accent. Going once. Going twice. Sold.
Scene.
That was dumb.
I couldn't get over your tongue being out all the time.
So we got to do it one more time. One more time.
Do we have to do it one more time?
From the top, as first time independent film submission to a second tier film festival. Very much very independent. Go.
Gerald.
Hey, Hector. Hold on. Let me turn down the shins.
So I didn't think you'd be here, Jeffrey.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I'd be here either, but
Yeah.
this is what I'm doing now. It's my dream to bid on things.
Jerry, I have something I need to tell you. It's very important.
Shh.
Gary, you almost went away.
I'm sorry. I was trying to put my finger on your lips. Instead, I put it into my eye. And sorry,
You should be more careful, Gregory.
yes, Hectori.
Look. If you look over here, you'll see you have no money.
Money's not everything, Hector. Sometimes I feel if we're true to ourselves, maybe we can win auction items from fate.
All for flame, please. Okay, go. Action.
George,
Hector.
that was really inspiring.
Sorry, it was my Uber Eats game.
Oh. Oh.
And see.
That was the worst scene three-ways we've ever done.
I thoroughly enjoyed the last one, though. I really had fun trying to make it as bad as possible.
Oh,
Oh, we should have done a boom mic. That would have been amazing, actually. You're right.
Wait, yeah, wait.
Exactly.
I should have done that. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Oh man.
Oh, that would be good stuff.
I was running out. I'm glad you cut it. I was running out of G names to call him.
Well, you know what? That's our show, and that was a fun dusting off of internet improv. We haven't done that in.
Plus, we have a new game.
Yeah, that's true. I thought that podcast game went pretty good.
Fun.
That was we burst that today. So hopefully that was a winner. I hope the audience enjoyed it. If they did, let us know. Say what?
Not as much as the O scene.
Oh,
that one.
Yeah. Chad, you want to take us out? I don't remember how to do it.
Okay. If you have any last minute suggestions for the title of the show, go ahead and put it in.
Titles. I forgot about titles.
That's fine. But once again, thank you so much. Be sure to check us out, chaoticgetimprov.com, where we'll post our schedule on all of our shows, live and otherwise. Let's see. First of all, we did have, let's see here, Private Foxtrot Uniform Charlie Kilo Seaman. Let's see. Girl Brins, Bov, Baboons, and Bavowers.
That's a mouthful.
Her name is Brain. Let's see here. Let me turn down the shins.
That's a good one.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than Private Seaman, which I think we all throw in by default.
But it's got to be spelled SEAME. Okay, just making sure.
Yes.
Seaman. But speaking of seaman.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. There was one more, Guru O'Connell. But go ahead.
Guru O'Connell. Oh, those. But I'm just telling you, these are true names, true stories of people I knew in the Navy. If you have an unfortunate last name, don't join the Navy. I never want to hear of another Seaman Belcher. There was a guy in my boot camp. He was Seaman Belcher. There was also Seaman Organ. There were a lot of Seaman Johnsons. That makes, that's common. But Seaman Belcher, I was like, are you kidding me? So that's real. Just keep that in your brain hole and just imagine that. That's your choice of all branches of the military. You went with the one that's going to make your last name stupid.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
Seaman, and now we have a suggestion for Seaman Belcher.
Seaman Belcher. I figured that was coming.
So was Seaman Belcher.
Oh man.
Even though, wait, I do. One of my favorite moments is Your wife just came out of a coma. Yeah, I know. She messed up my pants. And that was, I was trying to keep the homology, but it worked really well. I did enjoy that. And I do have to give my favorite line is the one that I misquoted from our podcast. What was it? Something about, oh, I hope she was saved. Well, she's dead. Well, she's dead.
She died.
Well, she died. That's right. Yeah, well, she died. Good job, Ty. Good job. That was good stuff.
Well, I would put it to the audience to
vote, but we just have one audience member.
So,
hey, you know what? That's infinitely more than I thought we would have. So,
what do y'all like?
I forgot.
Wait, read them again. There was one. What was one of the last ones you read?
Seaman Belcher, Guru O'Connell. Let me turn down the shins.
That's the one I want.
Let me turn down the shins. Sounds pretty good. Yeah.
I like the let me turn down the shins.
Yeah. Yeah.
That will forever. Anytime I think of independent film, I think of the Garden State soundtrack.
Yep.
I just love how, in my mind, the reason I love it so much is like it's so independent that the actor is also the sound tech. Like the actor's like, wait a second, I know we're rolling, I know we're in the middle of the scene, but I gotta turn the shins down a little.
I have the overlay. Yeah, the overlay music is still on. I gotta turn down the shins.
And they couldn't mix it after the case, so they had to play all the soundtrack music while they were recording.
Yeah. It's a boombox next to the microphone. Is what
Makes it easier to get past clearance rights.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's good stuff.
It's lo-fi.
We got to make sure we keep doing these because these are fun.
These are fun.
All right, so let me turn down the shins. Thank you, Imus, for that suggestion.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Imus also did give us permission. Pick whatever you want. Thanks for cheering me up in my COVID misery. So I hope you get feeling
better.
Get better.
Yeah.
COVID sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does.
All right. Well, on that note, any other things before we sign out for this evening?
No, just hopefully we'll keep doing this every other week, so that we'll be made. We'll get back to the presence we had when we started. People actually giving a crap.
All right. Well, on that note, be sure to tell a friend what we're doing, and come join us next time as we do comedy one-shots here on twitch.tv/chaoticimprov. I'm Chad. That was Chris. That is Pierce. That is Ty. Y'all take care. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Bye.